Amy, you got the trivia right.
Her name's Samantha.
I was like, are you Amy?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Samantha.
Yeah.
What would your perfect engagement be? Like your proposal. What would be like an awesome proposal?
I truly have no idea. I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
I think that's actually what I would want. I wouldn't want to expect it. I wouldn't want to see it coming necessarily. I'd want it to be a surprise.
So you
Would you want the ring right there when he says, "Will you marry me"?
I'm not sure how I feel about rings, which is kind of what complicates it.
Okay.
I mean, I think if it was like a ring that was in the family, that's one thing, but I'm not really sure I would want like a diamond ring.
Sure.
I think love is deeper than jewelry.
Absolutely. A philosophical question that I posed earlier to someone.
Sure.
That maybe the ring was meant to symbolize love, but in many times the diamonds have come to replace love. What do you think?
Nice. Diamonds are forever. Where'd you get the
I guess. I think it's a way to, if you're not really maybe sure about your love, it's a way to say, oh, well, I have a diamond, it must be love.
in the office? I know.
I don't know, it's like maybe a symbolic representation. You can be like, oh, of course I'm in love, I have a ring.
Right.
But I would hope that it doesn't entirely. I mean, I know what our divorce rate is in the US, but...
What about Kobe Bryant after he cheated on his wife?
What about him?
He got like this huge ring for his wife.
I would almost be ashamed to wear it.
Really?
After my husband cheated on me and then bought me a huge diamond ring, I'd be like, excuse me, I'm sorry, but you can't buy my love. Well, I mean, I know that's dramatic, but I think that's
how you feel?
I think that's a cheap replacement. I'm sure it wasn't cheap, but
No, right.
I think it's sort of a shallow replacement.
Sure. So take diamonds out of the equation. Would you want some sort of symbol of love? Like, I think one part of it that's important is that there's a sacrifice involved in getting this symbol. That it's not easy to get, that you could just give 20 girls a ring, right?
This is a great part.
I think relationships are hard enough. Like, to make a marriage work, from what I've seen, well, I haven't seen much. Just all my friends are getting married now, but I think committing the rest of your life to someone is a pretty huge gesture. I think it has a lot to do with what you say, I guess, in the engagement. I think that should be worked out. I think that should be what your time is spent on, figuring out what you're going to say, rather than spending time in a jewelry store saying, this is what I want, this is what I want.
You're saying figuring out what your vows would be? That's what you mean?
The engagement itself, like what you're going to say to the person that you are asking to spend the rest of their life with you.
I see. So are you implying that not enough thought has gone into the actual question?
Yeah, I think you spend a lot more time in a jewelry store with someone who wants to sell you a big ring.
I've seen a little on ESPN.
Well, how do you feel about the classic, just getting down on one knee, will you marry me?
Are you special?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a bad...
No, you're not bad.
I'm not living up to like...
All day long.
You're one of the best interviewees we've had.
Yes, honestly. Someone told us that, they're from Bangladesh, they don't believe in love, it's just marriage and sex and babies.
All right, we're facing the music. Yeah, we need to put it back.
All right, guys, bring it on. Thanks for all your